Hi guys, I'm Arjun Kapoor.
Hi, this is Parineeti Chopra.
Jyoti.
Why did I know you were going to do this?
Because you know you always have a good time with me. Have a good time.
Let's go to the other one. Arushi has a question.
Hi. So my question is to Parineeti. Any emotional moment that you encountered while shooting for the film that you would like to treasure? Something really, really close to you?
जब मुझे पता लगा मैं कर रहा हूँ picture.
Emotional moment, I mean, we've been saying something similar only.
But Parineeti gets more emotional than I do on film set. As in, I don't take the pack-ups and the wrap-ups and all that. I might not be happy about the fact that we are ending a film or whatever, but I'm bad at showing that emotion. So I'm like, okay, very good, okay. But she gets emotional about, अरे यार बाबा पिक्चर खत्म हो गई पता भी नहीं अरे schedule खत्म हो गया. So every time a schedule wraps, she becomes a royal mess.
Yeah, it's true. I am that person. I get emotional very easily. But for me, the emotional part of this film was, I think, going back home. For me, that's London. To go back home and literally shoot on those roads where I used to work or study or basically spend my student years, literally like how you guys are studying. I've studied there. So
And you never at that moment had thought that I'll be here shooting
God,
a
never.
movie.
Never. I literally, you know, one of our makeup van bases, jahan pe the whole crew waits and then we go to set to shoot. Our base was right next to the grocery store I used to shop at when we were doing the chase in Canary Wharf. And it was surreal that I'm sitting in a makeup van right there where I used to be dragging grocery bags when I used to go to my office or go to my home. That was very surreal for me to also have fans come and watch our shoots at the same places where I was a nobody 6 years ago. So those kind of things really shake me. And unfortunately, sometimes the industry or the crew can be a little heartless. So showing them those emotions, then they feel like there's some dramatic thing happening. So those things I have to keep to myself, but actually I get really touched by those things that life has changed so much.
And so now we also have Nishtha who has a question.
Which song is your favorite song from the movie? And can Parineeti please sing it for us?
Oh, Baba, today with my throat, I would like to sing.
Today क्या रोज ऐसी sound करती है?
आज मेरा गला खराब है.
Just a little bit.
आज तो अच्छा गा रही थी गला खराब रोज
सुबह ना हाँ. I think for both of us it's Patola. I think proper Patola has.
क्या ना if I say तेरे लिए ना, it's such a high pitched song she'll get scared to sing it.
No, I would have told you the truth. I cannot sing that live. I think proper Patola is our favorite generally, and very quickly it's become a favorite of everybody's. So we are very happy that it's a part of our film, the recreated version. And also we got to be hero heroine in a music video with that, like together. Of course, he's done it in his film. So together we got to be hero heroine. So it was like, I'm happy that Patola is our song.
And Sunidhi has a question.
Sunidhi Chauhan.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
My question is for both of you. So the question is, a character which you think you relate to the most, which you have done in the past. Like any character.
I don't think I'm like any of my characters. And a lot of people think the opposite. A lot of people think that I'm the same person that I portray on screen. तो मैं हमेशा ये जोक मारती हूँ कि मैंने कुछ ज़्यादा ही अच्छी एक्टिंग कर दी है कि लोग अब बिलीव करने लगे कि मैं वो ही हूँ. But actually I'm very different. But I will say this. At the time when I did Ladies vs. Ricky Bell, which was 6 years ago, I was similar to that girl. I was a kid and I was like a little loud, maybe boisterous. You know, I was that person. Now I'm soft-spoken. They are just laughing on my face. No. They have just laughed on my face.
That's pretty much the theme. Sir बुला के उन्होंने स्कूल के बारे में बोल के.
You are like.
It's the white hair that's showing now finally. Yeah, I think I have to say, I wish I was like Kabir from Key and Ka, but I'm not. But Krish from Two States is somebody, if I met him, I would be friends with him. I'm not a lot like him per se because he is a very timid guy. And he's very by the book. I'm a bit more ruthless about, like in the sense, I'll listen to everybody and do what I feel. He was very correct. But I guess Krish is the closest, the emotional quotient, like the sensibility with which he handled his mother. He tried to handle the relationship. He stood up for his mother. He went about going to his in-laws. So I think Krish as a character is somebody that I would be able to sit and have a drink with or have coffee with. He seems like a logical guy. He seems like my kind of person.
Thank you.
And Sangeeta has a question?
Hi, both of you.
Hi.
Just wanted to ask you, is there any similarity between the already acclaimed Namaste London and Namaste England, which is yet to be released?
Similarity.
Yeah, any similarity you feel?
The word namaste.
And the director.
Other than Namaste, I would say.
Well, like, let's put it this way: the ingredients are the same. The dish is different. The milieu, the flavor, the texture, the feeling that you get when you watch a trailer, when you watch the film, it's exactly what you might have felt if you've seen Namaste London. It's a very warm, simple, sweet love story at the end of the day that deals with a traditional backdrop with a modern conflict. But this film begins where most love stories end. It's about a young couple that gets married in the first 15 minutes of a film. And then whatever happens, it's a love marriage. Namaste England was about a Videsi born Desi girl who's forced into an arranged marriage. And the boy goes all the way across 7 seas to make her realize what it can be to be married. So different conflicts, different emotions, different times. That was 2008.
So more
today,
relatable
2018.
for 2008.
This is about a modern couple that agrees to disagree. I try and help her achieve her dream, her ambition. I'm not able to. And I think what I liked about the boy, which is slightly similar to Akshay sir's character, that वो proper आशिक है. और आशिकी का मतलब ये नहीं होता कि सिर्फ पागलपन और जुनून दिखाना. Sometimes, like I said, it's to be supportive towards the person you're with, or it's empathizing and understanding what she needs, or she craves, or what she desires. So that's what Akshay sir's character also had. He was called Arjun. Mine's called Param. I think that is there. Jazz और जसमीत में ज़्यादा similarity है नहीं. But I guess यार अगर आपको कुछ लगता है तो अच्छा ही है. आप फिल्म देखोगे तो वो तो भूल जाएंगे आप. You'll enjoy it for what it is. So if it brings you into a theatre, keeping in the reference in mind, it's not such a bad thing. I think we can live with that as actors.
And also, I mean, now coming to what's been brewing today, I mean, it's
Today?
not today, these days, for the past week.
yeah.
I mean, it's the topical topic. Did it like surprise you both, because these are people you know of, but now everyone is like out there and telling you stories. Did you ever anticipate?
No,
Not
actually.
like this.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, we were at an event, we were launching Proper Patola that day, and one of the journalists asked me that, do you think this is the start of a Me Too movement in India? And both of us genuinely said, no, we don't think so, and we hope not, because that would mean so many more stories are still out there, or there are that many men in the industry or in India whose stories are yet to be told. So we hoped it was not. And 4 days later, it was a different story.
Absolutely.
And today we've lost count of how many women have come up and how many men have been named. But like we've been talking about it every day, and our stand is this, that first we need to understand what this movement really is.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. Unfortunately, what is happening is that things are getting blurred now. Things are getting
Diluted
mixed.
also.
Wrong people are being named.
Muddled things
Yeah,
are there.
people are talking about the wrong things. The Me Too movement is only about women coming out there and naming their offenders.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. There is no periphery to it. It's not about how many stars have come up and spoken or not spoken, or just any
What
other
is the
kind of
industry gonna
offender.
do?
What is it? What is the stand you're going to take? What do you think are the rules should come? All that does not matter right now. What matters is right now, let the women come out there and share their stories. Let all the facts be put out on the table, and then we will figure what to do from there.
Absolutely.
Second, my personal fear is that people have started saying now, देखा Bollywood तो है ही एक बुरी जगह.
True.
Which is not true. It is absolutely not true. This is about those 10, 15, 20 men who are the bad apples in the basket. That does not mean Bollywood बुरी जगह है या ये देश बुरी जगह
सही
है.
में.
I hope that the women who are naming are true victims and are naming responsibly. I hope that no other woman who has any other kind of agenda comes up and carelessly throws out a name out there. Because it would ruin the
It'll
life
finish
of
it.
that man.
And it'll finish the
And
movement.
and the credibility of the entire movement is going to end right there.
Absolutely.
The moment
if
one
we
wrong
find
name
out
comes.
there's one wrong name, it just it'll bring it down to scratch, zero.
Exactly.
And the offenders will also get away.
And we'll be in a messier situation than what we started with.
Absolutely.
So hence, I feel every woman, and I would say even to the media who's reporting the Me Too movement, please do it responsibility. Don't just add names to a list because the list sounds longer and, you know, more juicier for the audience to read. Don't do that, because I'm reading some accounts which don't even have a sexual offense in it, and those men are just in the list and #MeToo, and that poor man is going through explaining to his family that it's not true. So please don't do this. You're ruining lives.
And you know, and the thing is, Arjun, you've like stood like this rock of Gibraltar. You know, anyone messes with your sisters, it's like first you encounter me.
Yeah.
So it's a safe place for your sisters. They know it's the brother, the family. They're working with many of your friends. They'll be taken care of. You belong to the industry. But for girls who come from the outside, it might get a little
I
scary.
don't think there are any rules, because see, sexual offences are happening to anybody and
True,
everybody.
across the board.
Yeah, and they're happening also at a time.
In houses, they're happening in places which I wish I could go and control it everywhere as a human being, but these are happening in places which is not in a workspace alone.
Yeah.
It has now gone beyond that.
True.
In what you're hearing or reading or understanding, this is not bound by a film set that induces this environment. So it is not so much about what we can do as a film industry, it is about we as human beings. And it's very important for us to just, right now we need to keep quiet.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's very important. Sometimes, you know, one wrong noise can just shift the entire focus to all the wrong things.
Absolutely.
And that's happening in the sense because there's so many noises. We as a community, as a film industry, also need to absorb it, assimilate, understand what has been going down, the names that are coming up, how much is real, how much might be influenced by factors, how much is from an anonymous source. How do we get to the bottom of knowing if the anonymous source has filed a police complaint or not? We are not here to pass judgment right now. We have to be neutral to there is a lot of venom, let it spew. We will find a solution later. But what I would like to urge everybody to understand is, this is not a film industry problem. This is a men problem.
Absolutely.
And this is a mentality problem, and it's an abuse of power problem. That exists in every profession, in society, in every corner of this country. So if we have to be the pantomime villain of the piece right now, temporarily, for more people to come out and have the courage to speak and stop people who've been misusing power, male or female, I don't mind the film industry going through this, because we'll fight back. We've always done this as a profession. We've seen the reputation get tarnished, and we've come back from it. But if there are men getting scared after seeing this and they start behaving themselves better, then I don't mind taking 2 steps back and the country takes a few steps forward, because it's very sensitive, like you said. I have my sisters here. I have my friends here. I mean, today I wouldn't like to sit about and speak about this. I wouldn't want this to be a reality.
True.
It is. But you know what? Something good will come out of all this, and we have to maintain a certain decorum about the sensitivity of it. This is not ये कोई घोटाला नहीं हुआ है ना कि इसका सॉल्यूशन 4 दिन में मतलब लीगल डिपार्टमेंट दे देगा और हम आगे बढ़ जाएंगे. लोगों की जिंदगी का सवाल है, मेल एंड फीमेल, एंड लेट्स रिस्पेक्ट द प्रोसेस ऑफ इट.
True. So going on to, as we wrap up, a quick rapid fire. The wedding that you're looking forward to, Ranveer or Priyanka, the other pieces, just got dila.
I have to say the information I have is Priyanka is getting married, so I'm going to say Priyanka.
Okay. Yeah. What is the emotional atyachar that you both go through when working with each other?
That we know each other maybe too well.
Yeah, it's true.
Also, the worst rumor you heard about yourself?
Rumor?
That I paid Aditya Chopra money to make Ricky Bell for me.
ये तुम्हारे ऊपर भी ये वाला ऐसा है भगवान.
सोचो कि मैंने यशराज को पैसे दिए और उन्होंने ले लिए और मेरे लिए फिल्म बनाई. अमेजिंग. That's the best rumor ever.
मेरे पास तो है भी नहीं कोई रूमर जो याद.
कौन सा रूमर?
पता नहीं, बहुत सारे हैं पर इतने सारे अभी.
Rumors that we are good friends.
नहीं, I don't. I think the worst rumors are, unfortunately, I've been paired off screen with too many women. That is not true. I mean, I would say they're all very attractive, but not all of them are true. So.
And a rumor you wish was true?
अभी याद भी, I'm so numb to rumors. What's happened is I think I've stopped reading or even caring. So एक था रणवीर और मैं दुश्मन है, we pretend to be friends. वो फिर हमने solve कर दिया by actually showing up and being friends. Then you hear rumors about. There were a lot of rumors in the beginning about my temperament, my behavior, but nobody actually bothered to check with me what I was going through when I started out in this profession. So for the first 1 year, the rumor was that he's a spoiled brat. He lives off his father's money. He's arrogant. he's brash, he's obnoxious.
ये सब मैंने नहीं सुना तुम्हारे बारे में.
हाँ नहीं पर यहाँ तक बात पहुंची नहीं कि दिल्ली तक बात आ जाए ना. हमने सरकार तक ऊपर आने नहीं दी. हमने पर्सनली तमीज से ऐसे पेश आके लोगों से बात की. आई थिंक द ओनली डिफरेंस वाज मैं स्माइल नहीं करता था तो लोग समझते थे मैं सड़ू हूँ. फिर लोग समझने लग गए कि यार नहीं मैं भी इंसान हूँ, मुझ पे चीजें बीती थी, बस उतना ही था.
No, but the thing I've heard about you from everyone is not because he's sitting across from me, is that you are the nicest person to know. No, there she's saying.
Thank you.
It's true.
So, but and how do you namaslay like Arjun and Parineeti?
Oh, namaste, Baba.
Namaslay. How do you namaslay?
I don't know.
We didn't get this term.
See, नया हमने coin कर
We are not cool enough.
We are not cool.
Namaste.
How do we
For
namaste?
somebody who kept saying lol, 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 namaslay नहीं हो रहा.
That's purani baat. Namaste, how? Hopefully with our film, yeah. We would love to namaste everyone with our film. Hopefully by its simplicity, you know, this is a period when people are going for these high concept films, and I think that this simple little film with an honest heart, the kind of films with which I think most of us have, you know, grown up with or enjoyed watching in the past, I think it's a true blue Dashera entertainment film. So I hope that we're able to slay with our film.
Yeah, you slay all the hate by putting your faith back in love and watch the quintessential love story.
And since we're in good times, your idea of a good time, both of you.
Watching Namaste England at a theatre near you. The best way to have a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but otherwise, what's your idea of a good time?
What is your
Watching
idea?
Namaste England again. What's a good time according to me? At this point, the best time would honestly be just being in bed. As in, not like, but on holiday. I just want a holiday. I need to disconnect, detach,
Same.
throw my phone away, get off social media.
Social media, everyone wants to get off.
And
No, genuinely get away
No,
from the
you need to
phone.
cut the cord now.
Yeah, actually just
Yeah.
have time to breathe and live our life, because our lives are not our own. We are constantly in front of people, with people talking, which also we love doing. But we don't get time to just reflect. We are like robots, you know, we are on autopilot. So both of us are going to take off for a holiday
nice holiday
immediately after.
for the
yeah.
weekend.
And you both deserve it. You've done well. Thank
And my
you.
birthday is coming.
Oh yes, and on that note, can we sing happy
My
birthday
birthday is
to
also
her?
coming in June.
हाँ, तुम्हारा और
Those who
मेरा
have
तो
not
बहुत-
bought their gifts, please.
Happy birthday.
Happy
to
birthday
you.
to
Happy
you.
birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
dear Parineeta. Parineeti Chopra का जन्मदिन आया है. Oh.
On that note, thank you so much and all the very best, and may you continue to entertain us.
Thank you for having us in your city.
Should I just sit with this now?
I think Guldasta and you.
I'm just
winning
sitting
combo.
with the prop.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.